best friend. I've known this woman for 23 years this year. I had the opportunity of meeting her grandmother, so as she read it, I could remember different things about when I would go to her grandmother's house. But then, as she got closer towards the end of that last piece, I started seeing my grandmother. And I'm going to bring you back in for a moment. But I'm glad you shared that piece. Anyone who's Facebook friends with me has been on my Facebook. I posted a comment or a message a few days ago about not taking this day for granted, not taking people for granted. So it's, odd that you would end on that note. This week I know of 3 people who passed away. I only knew one of them. I knew the one person whose mother passed away, and I knew someone else who had someone pass away, and it's a possibility that one of my newest family members, my aunt-in-law, may pass away any day now. You can't take people for granted, and when you don't take your day for granted, that encompasses not taking people for granted. So my question is, tell me, is love always love daily? What is it that really made you come up with the title for your book? And how do you love always love daily?
So I feel that God gave me the title of this book. I share with everyone when I speak on my book that I never had a desire to write. I never thought about being an author. I am not a love expert, but I am a person who has experienced love, and I have something to share about the love that I have experienced. I continue to grow in love every day and learn more about love. I learn about love from you, and every experience I have. But on January 7th, I felt like God woke me up from a dream and just said, write about it. Write about love. I immediately thought about 365 love. Immediately. No thought, no nothing. Never thought about it before. Notes, music, and quotes. I love quotes. I love music. I thought about, have you told someone you love them today? I have. I thought about love always, love daily, 365 love. It just immediately, no thought, wasn't a thought process. That's the first day I wrote it. It started coming about. With respect to loving daily, love is a choice. We choose to love. When we realize that our purpose in life is to love, and I don't know every quote in the Bible. I know the Bible is my book. That's my storybook for life. Almost everything that you've experienced in life, everything you've experienced in life or can experience, is in the book of the Bible. So I'm still learning, I'm still growing, so I can't quote it to you, but it's in there. It's in there. And everything about love and all that love is, God's love, our purpose is to love and to become more like what He is. And in doing so, that's about thinking positive and about doing the right things and making the right choices. I don't care if you know what everything is. If you just know basic concept of what the word good, look in the dictionary of what good means. Look in the dictionary of what correct means, what right means, what love. Love will give you different definitions from a relationship perspective, or different types of love, etc. But when you think about that and you think about the choices you make, if I'm speaking to someone and I raise my voice, I catch myself. Because I know that yelling and hurting is not love. I may raise my voice for that, I got to catch myself. So it's a constant choice. But when you practice makes perfect. When you do it all the time, it becomes natural for you. Think about anything that you've ever been you like taking pictures. The more you take pictures, the better you become. And then you get feedback on those pictures. Oh, I love those pictures. It inspires you. And what makes you do better? You like to do poetry. The more you write, the better you become at it. You read some of your old stuff, and then you come back and you get better and better and better. As you do it more and more and more, you become better. You think about your jobs. When you first started, you were learning. And then you start doing the same thing every day. It's just like clockwork. Okay? So the same thing about love. If you don't practice it, you don't get better in it. And the more you learn about it, the more you experience it, the more you grow in it, you do it. So this is one of my daily jobs right here. This is daily. And as I continue to write about it daily, I feel like you can even see my progression in the book, how I got better and better and better. And I practice it every day. Am I perfect? No. Do I make mistakes? Yes, I do. And sometimes we make choices for what we think is love because we're still learning about it. And as we feel like, as we learn that wasn't right, then we try to go back and either correct it or make sure we don't do the